Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog, and I am feeling hatred and anger and whatever. Revenge is in the air for me again. It's been this way my entire life. If I say anything about anything that upsets me, then people get revenge, and no one is going to get revenge. Okay, so I don't care. Um, you know, sometimes, and today I felt it. Sometimes I feel like I did in that writing in that piece that I wrote a long time ago, alone in a world full of onlookers. Only they're all trying to hurt me. Like everywhere I go, so and that's because it's Cleveland, and these are people who are influenced. They're not doing it on their own. People are forcing them to do it without their knowledge. Yeah, I understand that now, so I'm over it. I'm not upset. I'm sorry I said anything, but I have no one else to talk to. I can't say these things to anyone because no one acknowledges the truth. So I have to say it somewhere and get it off my chest. So, but I'm sorry. Anyway, so I'll move on. I really do love my sewing class. I love it. So, I'm excited to get into patterns and make something. I made a jacket or a coat or, yeah, a coat. It looks more like a robe, but I made a coat a few years ago, and I never showed it on this vlog. But I may show it on this vlog and the Lone Wolf vlog later on. And what else? What else? Oh, so I was so excited. I was so excited because I saw on Facebook Marketplace that someone was selling Luminous. Luminous, the airbrush kit, that makes your face, just it erases all the spots and makes your face look flawless. I said, "Oh my gosh, I would love that. That I don't have to use a filter on my phone, because I use a filter, obviously, because I am a woman of a certain age, and I think a filter is best. So, anyway, I thought, well, now I can, just walk around and have nice skin, and I don't have to use a filter, and then the deal fell through. So I'm bummed. What can I say? I would like Luminous. I can't afford it, but this was an affordable price. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it's cold tonight, and this is the only clean sweater I have. Unfortunately, it's a brand new sweater, and I purchased it from Amazon. I don't even know who the seller was, or if it was Amazon Fashions, or whatever they call it. But I like it, and I started buying things for uh, fall and winter because I hadn't purchased anything for fall or winter since 2020. That was the last time I bought, seriously, things for fall and winter. And that was, so 4 years ago. And I have to actually have some new things because I don't know. I haven't been clothes shopping in forever. I don't remember the last time I purchased clothes except for the t-shirt and one or two tiny things. But I don't remember the last time I actually bought like a new sweater or any sweater for that matter, or anything. And so I I purchased a few things. My sister gave me lots of clothes. Most of it is summery blouses. So yeah, I have those, and she gave me a few pairs of pants, but they don't fit. And what else did she give me? She gave me some cardigans, but they're not my style. So, and I have my own cardigans. So I didn't really need cardigans, so I might donate them. Uh and that's it. I mean, I purchased a pair of jeans, two sweaters, this sweater in red and this sweater in green, a jacket. What else did I purchase? Two pairs of shoes. Yeah, I purchased the Sorel Conquest, the Sorel Out and About Conquest 3, that, they've been out for a few years, so I was able to get them for a cheap price, but I had the Conquest 2, and I wore them for, I think, what now? I wore them for 3 or 4 winters. 3 or 4 winters. So now I have. Oh, no, wait a minute. I haven't purchased anything for the winter since 2019. It was 2019 when I purchased stuff for the winter. So it's time to update, you know? So that's 5 years ago. So now I am updating. I'm updating. And I am excited. I'm getting my jacket soon and some other things. So I'm really happy about that. And I felt down and glum today, because I don't want to upset people, but I just don't have anyone to talk to about certain things. And, I don't want to upset people. I don't want people to be upset. And I was all down about that. I'm like, oh my gosh, now they're gonna get even. Now it's gonna be terrible. Oh my goodness. But I calmed down because Jesus is here. And it doesn't matter, I already know. I already know, you know, so it's fine. It's fine. But, you know, I really think that being the lone wolf is the best bet for me. Like, I'm going to take all the skills I learned in the sewing class and just use them to be creative on my own. You know, I'm going to accept the income that Jesus has given me, and I will get more, but I will accept the income, which I already have. I already have, but I always had hopes that I would get a job or sell something, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to accept the income that Jesus has given me and make the most of it and sew and paint and draw. Yeah. So that's it. That's what I'm going to do, and just at home, like I have been. And there's another thing about that, being at home. I've been at home for 13 years now. 13 years that, like, I really haven't been out in public with, except at a few places that I went to for a little while, with friends, and like Dunkin' Donuts and Corky's place and a few other places, but like I don't go there anymore. I don't go to any of those places anymore, just because I prefer to be at home. And not that anything happened at those places. Nothing happened at sewing class. Sewing class is fine, but I just I prefer to be alone. just because I get misunderstood, you know? I don't think people know how to take me because I feel like everyone, well, not everyone, but there are people out there who know a little bit about psychology and body language, and they force what they know on me. And I think they're, well, I'm not going to say what I think they are, but I think it's all sexual. I think everything they base everything on me about is sexual. And it's not. I think they just have me, they're trying to pin me down to be this sexual animal, like an animal, just sexual. And I'm not. I'm not. They don't take into consideration anything. Like that I have been chased for years and years and years now, that I pray, that I trust Jesus. They don't take anything into consideration. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they put suggestions in my mind, and then they think, oh no, now she's this and that, and now this and that. And it's really sad that people would do that. It is very sad. And this is the kind of stuff Marissa has to deal with on a daily basis. And this is why we do not tolerate people getting even with her. She has no one to talk to about these issues, so that she has to say them on her vlog. This is the only outlet for her. All right. Yeah, so, you know, I think the best bet for me, well, at least while I'm in Cleveland, yeah. At least while I'm in Cleveland, around these people, the best bet for me is to just stay indoors. And you know, I'm starting to get tired of dressing in, leisure wear, like sweats and, and yoga pants and t-shirts and all those things. I'm getting really tired of it, and that's part of the reason I had a little bit of extra money. And I said, you know what, let me buy a few new sweaters for the winter. Plus, I gained a little bit of weight. So I said, let me buy a few new sweaters for the winter. Let me buy a few things that I can right now. And so I think that's going to be my focus for a little while. You know how I focused on coins for a little while, how I focused on t-shirts for a little while, how I focused, what else did I focus? I focused on a lot, how I focused on art supplies for a little while, how I focused on photography equipment for a little while. So now I think my focus is going to be on clothing, because I really miss, you know, I really miss having my own style, you know, and just not, and just instead of just wearing whatever, you know. I really miss my style, my own style. And I don't even know what my own style is anymore, because it's been since the beginning of the pandemic that I've even tried to dress decently, since the beginning of the pandemic, because I was taking care of my mother. I wasn't going anywhere. I was staying at home, and no one did anything. And, and really, I'm only gonna wear clothing that makes me happy once I get enough, and it's only because I want to. It isn't for anyone else. I'm not dressing up for anyone else. And this was a big issue when I was younger. When I was when I really tried to dress well, and you know, everyone thought I was dressing up for other people, and I wasn't. I was dressing up for myself because I want to look decent, and in my own style. I do have my own style. I don't want to be forced to wear just anything because, people don't want me to dress anyway, or people think that because I made an effort one day, it's for them. Because it isn't. It isn't, and it never was. All right. Um, but so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about getting new clothes. And so that's going to be my focus for a little while. I just haven't purchased clothes. I haven't thought about clothes in a long time. It's just been whatever. And I lost my clothes so many times because they got destroyed. And now I only have the little that's left over. A lot of it doesn't fit me anymore. And donations from my sister, her hand me downs. So I don't know. I'd rather have my own style than someone else's style, you know, or wearing whatever because it's all I have. Um, and I'll do it little by little, little by little. This is going to be my focus now for a little while. So a little bit here, a little bit there, and before you know it, I'll have a wardrobe. All right. And I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about painting again. I'm excited about sewing again. Oh, and they were very nice. They gave me a sewing machine. And so I thought that was very nice. And what else? I don't know. I don't know. I think if I'm counting correctly, there's only 3 weeks left of the class, so I have to make the most of it. I really want to learn as much as possible, and I want to finish up my projects and make sure I do well. And then, just one last thing. I haven't been around people in 13 years. Seriously, have not. And so I have forgotten a lot of my manners. You know, I don't realize it right away, but then I'll think about it and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right, I did that. Oh, yeah, that's right, I did that. Oh, yeah, that's right, because I just haven't been around people. And, you know, I'm sorry. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. All right, bye.